Hello, today we're going to do Math Kangaroo 2019, class 1 and 2. Question number 17. A cat and a bowl of milk are in opposite corners of the board. The cat can only move as shown by the arrow. And how many ways can the cat reach the milk? So only down and right. Let's start. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So E is the answer. Question number 18. On a farm, there are only sheep and cows. The number of sheep is 8 more than the number of cows. The number of cows is half the number of sheep. How many animals are on the farm? So first, let's see that the cow is half of the number of sheep. So let's pretend that this is sheep. There are 8 more than the sheep than the number of cow. And the number of cow is half the number of sheep. So that is how much the cow is. Half of the sheep. And then there are 3 spaces. They are all the same. So it is 3 times 8 because right here, it will be 8 times 2. Because of the 8 times 2 is because the cow of the half. So that is 2 cows is equals 1 sheep. 16 plus 8 equals to 24. So D is the answer. Question number 19. A figure has been cut into these 3 pieces. Which figure could have been cut? So right here, this is half. It could be the left of the piece. And then if we put this piece over here, it'll make this piece. And if we put these 2 pieces together, it'll make the heart. So A is the answer. Question number 20. There are 8 camels in a zoo. The camels are either batrachian with 2 humps or geometry tree with 1 hump. In total, there are 14 humps. Find the number of batrachian in the zoo. So first, we'll start with, we can use the answer to figure out the actual real answer. We'll start with A, 1. There will be 9 geometrian, which each is 1 hump. Plus 1 batrachian with 2 humps. So that equals to 9 plus 2, 11. That is not enough for 14 humps in total. So it's not the answer. And now let's try B, 2. There is 8 geometry, which means that 8 humps. with 2 batrachian with 4 humps in total. So 8 plus 4 equals to 12. Still not enough. So B is not the answer. C. There will be 7 geometry in total, and with 3 batrachians, which is in total 6 humps for batrachians. And now 7 plus 6 equals to 13, which is still not enough. C is not the answer. And now D, 4. There are 6 humps in total, because there are 6 dromedaries. And now 4 batrachians with 8 humps in total. That equals to 14 humps in total for 4. And that is enough, so D is the answer. So E is automatically not the answer. Question number 21. There are 3 squirrels, Annie, Asia, and Ellie collected 7 nuts in total. Each collected a different number of nuts, but each collected at least 1 nut. Annie collected the least. Asia collected the most. How many nuts did Ellie collect? So Annie will collect 1 nut, because that's the least number of nuts that any squirrel could have collected in the paragraph. And then Ellie would have collected 2 nuts, because if Ellie collected 1 nut, then Ellie and Annie would have said that they had the same number. So Ellie collected 2 nuts as the least for Ellie. And now Asia collected 4 nuts, because 1 plus 2 plus 4 equals to 7, which is 7 nuts. So Ellie collected 2 nuts. B is the answer. Question number 22. Tim and Tom built a sandcastle and decorated it with a flag. They stuck half of the flagpole into the highest point of the castle. The upper tip of the flagpole was 80 centimeters above the ground. The lower tip was 20 centimeters above the ground. How tall was the sandcastle itself? So, if we want to know how tall this is, we need to know how tall this is. So right here, the flag and the sandcastle in total is 80 centimeters tall. And then we'll use 80 centimeters to minus 20 centimeters at the bottom. And then it would be in the flag itself. And then from the flag and down to the 20 centimeter, which is plus 20 centimeter, the sandcastle will use 60 divided by 2. That is the downer part of the flag. $30. And then we'll use 30, which is the down part, plus 20. $80 minus 30 equals to 50. That is how tall the sandcastle is. So C is the answer. Question number 23. Annie replaced all the black squares with white ones. Next, Bob replaced all the gray squares with black ones. Finally, Chris replaced all the white squares with gray ones. What did they get at the end? So first, Andy replaced all the black squares with the white ones. So black squares, white, white, white. Next, Bob replaced all the gray squares with black ones. Gray squares with black ones. Black, black, black. Next, Gray replaced all the white squares with gray ones. White square gray, white square gray, white square gray, white, gray, white, gray, white, gray. So what did they get at the end? So it is gray, gray, black, gray. Gray, gray, black, gray. Black, gray, 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 black. Black, gray, 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 black. D is the answer. Question number 24. Peter chose a square of 4 cells in the table so that the sum of the 4 numbers inside the square is greater than 63. Which of the following numbers must be in the chosen square? So, all the numbers, 4 numbers add together has to be larger than 63. Let's start with the answer 20, which is E. So 20, 14 plus 15 plus 19 plus 20 equals to 48. So that is 68, which is larger than 63. But that is the only one. And now, D. 18 plus 19 plus 14 plus 13 equals to 74, which is lesser than 63, which is still bigger than 63. And now 18 can also have another one. And now 18 plus 13 plus 12 plus 17 equals to 60, which is lesser than 63. And now we'll do C, 17. 17 has 2, 17 has 2, 17, 17. So that is 2. 17 plus 12 plus 11 plus 16 equals to 56, which is lesser than 63. And 17 also has another than 1, which is also part of 18. And now it is 17 plus 12 plus 13 plus 18 equals to 60, which is lesser than 63. And now B, 15. 15 plus 14 plus 19 plus 20 equals to 68. Bigger than 63. 50 also has another one. 15 plus 10 plus 14 plus 9 equals to 68. 48. 48. Lesser than 63. And now let's do 14. 14 plus 15 plus 19 plus 20 equals to 68. Larger than 63. And now 14 again. 18 plus 19 plus, say, 14 plus 13. That is 64. Larger than 63. 14 again. 14 plus 15 plus 19 plus 20 equals to 68. Larger than 63. Last one, 14. 14 plus 9 plus 8 plus 13 equals to 44. Lesser than 63. So now we are going to circle all the ones that are larger than 63. 48, 74, 68, 68, 64, 48, and that's all. 68. And now we're going to circle all the 14s in them, and the ones that are good. And now we're going to circle all the 15s in them. And now we're going to circle all the 17s in them. There is none. And now we're going to circle all the 18s in them. And now we're going to circle all the 20s in them. And let's see which color do we use most? Green. So, and green is for 14. So, 14 is the answer because it is being used more. Thank you for watching. See you next video. Bye.